Hello, this is Keith, and I just want to, first of all, wish Kurt a very happy 50th birthday. I hope you enjoy it more than I enjoyed my 50th birthday. I had just had ankle surgery a couple days before, and I was laid up in a cast and probably on some heavy pain medication. So anyway, I hope you have a great 50th birthday. And what I'd like to do is share a couple memories of Kurt that I have. And first of all, the first memory is probably one of my earliest memories, and that was I was probably about 4 years old at the oldest. Kurt was maybe 2 years old, and we were playing out in the front yard, in the driveway. Anyway, remember Mom telling me that if I could keep an eye on Kurt. Well, somehow I got preoccupied doing something else, and I looked up, and Kurt was gone. And about that time, Mom came out to check on us, and we couldn't find Kurt anywhere. We looked around, and to this day, I don't think I've ever seen Mom more panicked than she was when we realized that Kurt was missing. So when we couldn't find him anywhere around the house, we split up. Mom went one way around the block. I jumped on my tricycle, went the other way around the block, and sure enough, eventually I got around to the other side of the block and caught up with Kurt. And he was running, and he was crying, and I felt so bad. I felt so guilty. I'm not sure if he was crying because he was lost, or he was crying because we found him and he was on a mission to run away. I don't know. I'm assuming it was because he was lost. But anyway, I was very relieved to find my brother Kurt. And Mom has always been, pretty calm even in real stressful situations. And I still remember how panicked she was. And one time in high school, I was working in the harbor, and they found my clothes up by the shore. It must have gotten hot, took clothes off, and had my name in it or something. And the police called Mom, thought maybe I'd drowned or committed suicide or something. And anyway, that didn't faze her a bit. But when Kurt was missing, she panicked. So, looking back, I can see, Kurt was definitely Mom's favorite. Another story. I remember, I was really into sports as a kid, and Kurt not so much. And I remember I'd like to go out in the backyard and play football, and always drag Kurt out to play with me. I needed a tackling dummy or something, and even though I think he hated it, most times he would come out and play football with me. And but I remember when I was in third grade, and it was coming up on the Super Bowl, and it was the Baltimore Colts against the New York Jets. It was Super Bowl III, and of course, I'd drag Kurt out there, and I'd be the Baltimore Colts, because the Colts were heavily favored to win, and Kurt was the lowly New York Jets. Well, you probably know the story is that the Jets pulled off one of the greatest upsets of all time, and I was crushed. And even though Kurt probably didn't rub it in probably because he didn't care about the game, but I always felt like he had beat me, and I can still see him wearing this green sweater vest where we taped the numbers on. He taped on Joe Namath's number 12. I can just see him looking and smiling like he beat me. The last memory I want to share is that when I was in high school, and it was a senior in high school, and we're having a graduation party at Grandma and Grandpa Cowling's on the farm, and anyway, it was turning out to be just this big event. More people were hearing about it, and we actually had live music because Kurt's band played for the party. And here, we're all seniors, and him and his friends were mostly freshmen at the time. And anyway, they did an awesome job. It was very cool. My friends were totally impressed. It made for a great party, and I've always been very proud of all of Kurt's accomplishments with music, and I still tell people today, yeah, my brother's a musician, and I'm just really proud of him, and not just for the accomplishments that he's had in music, but just because he's a great guy, and he's always been supportive and caring, and just a wonderful person. And so, Kurt, I wish you a great 50th birthday and many more. God bless you.